Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna weigh in on this whole Netflix documentary about troubled boys and Andrew Tate and my goodness, this Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips and like OnlyFans and this whole degenerate culture. All right, dudes, everybody wants to like blame and say, "Hey, it's because of Andrew Tate," or "Hey, it's because of Lily Phillips," or mostly it's because of Andrew Tate, or it's because of this, or it's because of that. And like, hey man, like, yeah, these guys are bad influences. I mean, I think Andrew Tate has some valid things to say and some invalid things to say. But here's the deal at the end of the day. Like what you guys are all screaming about and getting worked up about is here's the actual real problem, dudes. The OnlyFans culture, the consumerism, the materialism, like the this Netflix documentary and backlash, like, oh, like eyes open, like toxic masculinity. The crisis is not toxic masculinity. The crisis, no, man, it's the lack of masculinity. That's what's causing the whole problem. Strong fathers don't let their daughters do stuff like that or let their sons do stuff like that. Do you guys understand? Like, oh, well, I can't control everything. Yeah, man, you can control a lot more than you think. You are not a victim. So take your headship and your role as father very seriously because what your kids consume and what they're watching and who their friends are and who their friends are not, that's all on you, bro. The schools that they go to, or if they don't go to school, you're homeschool, like the friends that they keep, the things that they watch on TV, the books that they read, it's all a father thing. So this epidemic, what it really points to is a lack of true masculinity and a lack of patriarchy. Everybody gets all worked up about patriarchy. Like, what do you mean? It's oppressive. It's this, it's that. Is it? Is protecting your family oppressive? Is protecting your family unit oppressive? Is governing your family oppressive? Is educating your children properly oppressive? Come on, man. Think about that. So, see this for what it is. And if we want to take it one step deeper, which I think we should, is not only is it a crisis in fatherhood, it's a spiritual crisis, right? It's a lack of God. Because even the dudes, if they're good fathers, if you don't have the proper foundation and you're not pointing up and you're not pointed towards the east and you're not, so to speak, like pointed towards the altar, pointed towards Christ, pointed towards these truths, then you start making a lot of bad decisions and your family goes awry. Like kids need strong fathers. They need fathers. They need strong spiritual heads of the household. Wives need that too. Everyone needs that. You need that as a man. Like crisis in masculinity. Like guys don't have any direction in their lives. Like look to God, look to you, and basically man up. Man up. So I haven't watched the documentary, but I've heard all the buzz about it, and I've heard all the buzz about the OnlyFans stuff and the two gals, and they're wildly famous, and they influence all these other people to go do these things, and old movie actresses are like going on there and doing stuff, and all I can say is like something went wrong in all of these childhoods. And it went wrong because the father didn't lead them. And the father didn't have God. So think about that. Let that sink in. And also, my other thing is like, don't be a victim about all this stuff. Like, you can complain about it. Maybe I'm complaining about it now. But the only thing that you guys can do is govern yourselves and govern your household. That's what you should be focused on, right? My whole objective with the YouTube channel, with anything, is to have other men in pockets all over the place that want to watch this, like, get their lives together and govern themselves and govern their households properly and be strong fathers and be great husbands and raise great kids. And then everything fixes itself in like a generation, which is actually not a long time. It's not a long time. It took a couple generations to really like drive this thing down into the ground of removing any stench of masculinity from the public sphere. It's only going to take a generation to get it back. That's it. That's it. All this stuff, like, you can blame on you. Not in a victim way, but in like a correcting way. So if you like this, hit me up, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question. Out.